What's happening there, folks? G the Hat Guy here, back at you with another video. As you can see in the thumbnail there, it says velour or suede. So what's your preference? So what do you have? You have a combination of both? You understand what velour is or suede? Velour luxury finish or suede luxury finish, okay? Those are two different types of luxury finishes that you will find on some hats, okay? As opposed to like a regular type finish on fur felt hats, you have velour or suede, okay? Fur felt hats as well. Something like this here would be a velour type finish. When you take a closer look, you see it's got a little bit of a sheen to it. You know, you see the way that fur is on there. That is velour. That's what velour looks like, and they come in different colors. This one is kind of like a it's a dark charcoal gray. Okay, that's what this one is. It's got a center dent. Kind of looks maybe on camera. It's looking maybe like it's kind of greenish, like a dark green or something, but it's actually gray. It's got two pinches in the front. Got the multicolor feather. It's got a gray hat band on there. Okay. Yeah, I got a leather sweatband, all that stuff there. Yeah, so this one, like I said, is in a charcoal gray, but that's what velour looks like. You know, it's got sort of a luxury sheen type look to it. You see, when you look at that felt, it's got that sheen type look to it. That's velour. Okay, this one's got a raw edge. There's no binding on the edge. It's just cut. Okay, there's no binding on the edge there. Okay, it's got two pinches in the front, center dent. You see that sheen type look? That's what the velour looks like. It's a luxury look. Okay, that's your velour luxury look. This one is a rabbit fur felt. Sometimes some manufacturers, they try to copy the fur felt velour look, you know, and with wool, for instance. You know, say they have a process that they do to the wool to make it look like it's velour. Okay, but this is the real velour. This is a like I said, fur felt rabbit mix, you know, velour is what this is here. Okay, and then you will have something like this that is a suede finish. This is a suede finish hat here. When you look at a suede, it's more smoother. Okay, it's got that's a unique thing about suede finish. Okay, it's got a smoother type finish because the sand is down. They're sanded down either by hand, if it's an independent manufacturer. Sometimes some of the independent manufacturers, depending on the size and how much volume of hats they make, you know, custom, that type of thing, they might have a sanding machine, like an old school sanding machine too or something. Or they might use, exactly, sanding machine, unless they use like an electric sander, or some people just use good old fashioned sanding pad, you know, to sand it down, you know, and until they get a really smooth finish. They use different grades of sandpaper. So basically, with this one, that's the difference between a suede and a velour. This has got more of a smooth, really, really smooth, smoother than your regular finish. That's the difference. It has its own very unique look, you know. That's the main difference between a suede finish and a velour. You know, this one is kind of like in a rust orange color. It's got the edge binding on it. Okay, it's got the multicolor feather, as you see. It's got the rust orange band, center dent right there. Okay, no pinches in the front. Okay, and it's got a a nice leather sweatband. She says 100% fur felt. You know, again, not promoting any particular brand here. Just trying to show the hats, whatnot. It's got the line on the inside, whatnot. Yeah. So again, that will be the main difference between a suede finish hat and a velour. The suede, it's got a much smoother finish. You know, if you ever have the chance of seeing one in person, the suede, they're out there. They're not that popular with a lot of manufacturers. It just depends on the manufacturer. Some manufacturers, you know, they mostly produce just regular finish, full felt hats, whatnot. But yeah, this is another velour. This is another velour. Velour's got more of that, a little bit of that sheen to it, and more of that luxury type look. When you see velour, you know this is different. That okay, it's more luxurious. That's what velour is all about. It's got a luxury type look to it. See, this is about a 2¼ inch brim. It's got a bound edge, so it's sewn down. Like I talked about some of the bindings and things in my previous video, in one of my previous videos, whatnot. The difference, hat terminology video. Yeah, that's the one. This has got the rope. This has got the rope on it, okay, which is very unique. It's got a unique rope band on it, which is kind of different, okay, almost like that pheasant hat type look. It's got a multicolor band. You see red, yellow, you see black, you see white in there, okay. It's got a center dent, 2 pinches in the front, okay. When you put this on, you definitely know you got luxury on. So that's the main thing with velour. Velour depicts the whole idea behind luxury. That's what velour is all about. When you put it on, it definitely pops. It's not something that, it's not a everyday kind of hat that it's something you want to wear when you want to be dressy. When you want to be dressy, you want to put on velour with a nice coat, a nice jacket, you want to stand out. A velour hat would definitely do that for you. So when you see that, as opposed to, again, it's got some of that sheen, some of that sheen, luxurious look to it, okay? Like the first one that I showed you, she's got a similar look. It's got that sheen, luxurious kind of look to it, as well, okay? As opposed to suede finish. Suede is a lot smoother, but again, it's got that luxury look as well. It's still kind of distinct from just a regular finished rabbit fur felt hat. Okay, folks, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel. If you like the content, you gain something, learn something new, whatnot, like the content, okay? Share with somebody else who might be into hats, okay? Man or woman who's into hats, or somebody who's looking to get into hats, wants to learn more about hats, okay? Give me the thumbs up, like, share, comment, engage in the comments, talk to me, okay? And I appreciate you watching this video. Shout out to all the subscribers and all the viewers out there, okay? I really appreciate you. So yeah, basically, getting back to the topic here. So that's why I wanted to kind of make this video, to kind of differentiate between different types of finishes of hats that's out there. So if you ever stop at a hat shop or you're trying to get something online, you have a little bit more information, helpful information, whatnot. That'll be the main difference. Like I said, velour is all about luxury. It's all about eye popping, standing out. And they make them in different colors, whatnot. Not a lot of manufacturers carry velour hats, but some manufacturers, even some of the more popular brands out there, old school brands, they do have finishes. One particular manufacturer, I'm thinking off the top of my head, again, I'm not trying to promote anybody right now, I'm not going to put any names out there, but they do have lines of hats that kind of exude that luxury velour type look, even though it's not necessarily velour, whatnot, they put their own finish on there, whatnot. And then you have your suede, like I said. This is sanded down a little bit finer. This one is a process. They have stuff that they add to the felt to get that sheen, that luxurious type look to it. So when they get that rabbit felt or that beaver felt, whatnot, they have stuff that they add to it to give it that sheen look, from the sanding, and then they add stuff to the felt, to get that look. And then this one is more of a sanding, not so much that they add anything to this one, like some sort of chemical or something to get that fin. This one is more of the sanding process, it's got more of a drier kind of look, more of a smoother type look. So this one is in the finishing, they use different grades, finer grades, super fine grades of sandpaper, either by hand or by machine, to get that smoother finish type look. I'm giving you a much closer look here to get, so that's how they get that smoother look on there. You see that? Okay, so again, it's all based on, you know, the different, depending on what kind of results they're trying to achieve, what kind of finish, depends on different types of grade of sandpaper that they use, either by hand or by machine. Again, this is G the Head Guy. Just wanted to kind of bring you, again, the thumbnail, Velour or Suede. Let me know. Talk to me in the comment section. You know, you have a preference? Which one are you? You know, do you have hats that are both velour and suede finish? Let me know what kind of hats you're rocking. You know, have the conversation. Send me your comments, whatnot. You know, you're a velour or suede guy, or you got both, you know, or you wear regular, you know what now, or you into wool, or talk to me. Let me know what kind of hats, you know, your favorites, what you're into, whatnot. I appreciate your time watching this video. Again, if you've learned something, gained something, you got some new insights, you've been entertained, you had some fun with this video, like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel, share with other folks that are into hats. I really appreciate your time, and got more awesome content coming your way. Gonna be hitting the road to bring you more awesome content about hats, hat fun, hat entertainment. Okay, this is G the Hat Guy. Again, this is my passion. And, you know, I'm trying to share with you folks out there, you know, folks who share the same kind of interests as myself. So thank you very much for your time. I appreciate you. Thank you. Bye-bye. Until the next video.